So, today we are just going to do a very basic live stream on how to create a simple graphic with Canva for social media. We've done a video on this in the past, but this is us testing out our live stream capabilities. So if you haven't seen the video or you don't know what Canva is a really great design tool, especially for marketers like me at PSP Inc., who maybe don't have a lot of design experience but still want to create something that looks really visually appealing for potential customers and users to engage with. So to start, I've already gone to the Canva website, as you can see, and you can see all these like recommended templates or sizing for what you want it for. So there's Instagram story, Instagram post, Facebook post, and then you can also do documents and presentations and etc. So today we're just going to create a very simple Instagram post for a fictitious ice cream company, for an event for a free scoop of ice cream, just for an example. And since we want to do Instagram, we can do this, which is, it says Instagram post, and this is the square sizing. So I'm just going to click on that. I'd also like to point out I have a pro account thanks to PSP Inc. So a pro account really just means I have access to more tools and features and templates and graphics and photos, but it's perfectly fine to just use Canva with a free account. I had a free account for a really long time and it worked just fine for me. It's just a pro account just gives me more features and things to choose from. And so since we are going to do it for a specific event, we are actually going to search in the template, which is already automatically open when you first open a new graphic. So let's search event, and then after searching event you'll see a bunch of templates pop up, and you can just choose one that you think looks nice to you and maybe fits the aesthetic you're looking for and your brand. So let's just pick this one, and so from there it'll just have the default info from the template pop up and the colors that they use. So right over here you can see this is the color palette and it's under template style. So if you click on it, it'll actually shuffle around all the colors in case you don't like the default settings on the template you chose. So if you keep clicking on it, it'll eventually go back to where it was before, but for now let's just keep it here. And from there you can just kind of select and edit everything you need to make it fit what you need it for. So since I said I was going to do one for an event for and then you can also resize and change colors, do that in a bit. And then this is usually where you'd put like a logo in this, and you can also upload images. So there's this upload button. This is like a fake logo for a fake company that I created a while back. So I'm just gonna move it right here. And you can use like the little arrows on your keyboard if you want it to move it even smaller than what your mouse can do. I'm just gonna keep that for now and all of this since it's not a real event. But as you can see, you can just change the text, change the sizing, you can even change the color. If you go up here, if I want it to be black, I could, or I could do it like this, like this. And since I do have a fake logo here with some brand colors, what I want to do actually is click on the background of this, which is this green, but I want it to this green from the logo. So I just click on the color, and then it should have photo colors right here. So I'm just going to click on this, and now this background matches the logo. And I would recommend, if you're doing this for business, to use matching colors, since it'll help create a more consistent brand, and it'll help boost brand recognition as well. And let's just change let's change this pink color to the one we have in the logo as well, just to make everything fit together. Let's change this to the blue in here. Oh, and if it is for something specific, it'll help you change all of them that have that color. So for example, I just changed it, this title blue, and this one also changed, and all of these. And so there's this image. It doesn't really fit with what we need it for. So if you have an image, you can just upload it right here where it says upload files. But if you don't, you can click on the elements and you can just search for something. So since this is for like a fake ice cream company, let's look for ice cream. And you can use graphics, which is like all of these. These are like little animated things, or I can look for photos or videos, even audio. I haven't really played around with the audio one as much, but let's do this one. I'm just gonna drag it and put it right where where the other photo used to be. And if you don't like where it is placed, like the photo itself, you can double click, you can move it up, and it'll show you where it cuts off. So you see like this is darker up here because that's where it gets cut off. And then you click done. And then the other thing you can do is if you want this post to actually be animated, so you're actually going to be posting it as a video, you can go to graphics. Let's just do, none of these move, but that's okay. Oh, and then you can again resize it to, let's just put it here for now. Also just gonna move. Okay, I'm just gonna make a match bar. I'm gonna move all this text actually, just because I want to put that graphic right there. And so if I want it to move, there's this animate button up here, and I can, oh, there's some new ones. So it'll show you like what it'll look like beforehand if you just hover over it. So I want to do something a little more simple. Maybe I'll just do this. You can change the speed. This is one of the pro features, however, for the speed. So if I want it to go a little slower, or if I want it to go really fast, let's go a little slower. And then you can change it to do that animation either on enter or on exit, or you can do both. Let's just do on enter. You can also do this to like text as well. So if I want this, there's also the animate button again up here. I can just change and it'll have it do whichever one I want. Let's do this one. You can change the intensity. Again, that's a pro feature. And then if you decide you don't want any animations anymore, like, but if you put it on every single element and you don't want to have to do it for every single element that you put it on, you can actually go like this. So you click on like the whole image if you can, and you can click on animate again and then click on remove all animations. So now it'll just be a still image again. And then after that, it's pretty simple. You just, once you're finished with it, you go up here to the share button, and you can either copy a link, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend. I'd recommend just getting an image. So there's this download button. There's also these where if you already have your account connected to your Canva account, you can just post it from there. But since I don't, I'm actually going to download it. And then they have different file types. So if you do have a video, it'll automatically change to an MP4 video or a file type. Or if you want it to be a GIF, it could work for your animated version. And these, they have like little descriptions for each file type if you don't know what they're for. And for now, we're just going to keep it at PNG since that just has the higher quality image. And you can limit the file size if you have Pro, and you can compress the file, but it will change it to a lower quality. Again, that's another Pro. And there's also a transparent background option for Pro users. And then if you have multiple, if you're going to use this for a while, you can check this box that says save download settings. I think it's automatically checked, or at least mine is. And so since we're finished with this for now, we're just going to click on download. And then it'll download the images. It'll go right into your download folder. And then from there, you can just open social media. So since this is Instagram, you would want to open an Instagram and post the photo with whatever caption you want. And that's all there is to it. And yeah, since that's going to be all for me today. So thank you for watching. And if you need any marketing help that's beyond just creating a simple graphic like this, especially if you just have a free account and you want more access to graphics, and or if you want something a little more complicated design wise, we do have great marketers, myself included, at PSB Inc. that can help you grow your business online. Thank you.